So today we shall discuss about intra-VLAN routing. Yesterday, I think we had an intra-VLAN routing. Yesterday, I think we had an.
Your voices got faded.
Yes, I know.
Your voices got faded.
Yes.
Guys, why is it echoing? Tanmay, are you talking?
No, I'm not talking. Okay. So now it is okay, right? So let's start this, guys.
Yeah.
What things we are going to discuss now. So let me put it in. So intra-VLAN routing yesterday we had done. So you understood, right? Yesterday, right? Do you remember, guys?
Just touch.
I think you can able to see my screen, right?
Just touch. Yes,
See, right now this I will take my layer 3 switch now. Okay, so then I will connect my layer 2 switch. So in layer 2 switch, I will connect two PCs here. Okay, so then this is my layer 3 switch. And this is my layer 2 switch. So here I will create the VLAN, two VLANs here by the name VLAN 20 and 10. Okay, and the layer 3 switches, I will create the SVI interface. Okay, SVI interfaces. Say, I think yesterday we did, right? So the VLAN 10, okay, that is 192.168.1.100. And for the VLAN 20, the same IP address, that is 2.100. Okay, so these are three things which I'm going to do now. Okay, first thing, tell me, I think same thing. So instead of, I think yesterday what we did, we added one router here. Do you remember, right? In router, we have created two sub interfaces.
Yes.
Okay, so this lab, I'm going to do it now. So let me know how you people will support me and will do that. So let's take this my layer 3 switches. This is my layer 2, and I will take 4 end user devices. So let's connect manually. So let's take auto. I will take gigabytes 0/1. This I will connect it to port number, say 20.
Oh, touch. We can take that gigabit itself, right? Because anyhow, that will be made as a trunk link now. From layer 3 to layer 2 switch, we can take it as a gigabit Ethernet itself, right?
Yes, we can take. We will take, no problem.
Take
We will take, no problem. So here I will take 3 and 4.
Yes.
Okay, so let me, you want me to remove del days? Let's take
because
gigabits,
yes,
gigabits and gigabits.
gigabits, so that it will be easy for us to also to
Yes,
do the
yes.
configuration as well.
Correct, correct.
We'll get confused over there.
Okay, so first you tell me, guys, you did already same thing. Okay, how you people under, because this is quite very important, guys. That's the reason I'm repeating this one, because after this I'm going to start your DTP. That is our next lab.
Okay.
So here what it says for these networks, let's write it down some coloring. Here, let me remove this one. So this VLAN, I will take it as the VLAN 10, and this is my VLAN 20. That's it. So here what I'm going to do, so here we had to create your, what is this? This is your layer 3 switch, right?
Yes.
So layer 3 switch. So we'll create the SWA interface. So for the VLAN 10, okay, for what IP address we should assign? 192.168.1.100. We'll give this IP address. The VLAN 20, so we'll give 192.168.2.100. Or we can give 2.1 or any, no problem. But this is the objective, guys. So here I'm going to create my VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. VLAN 10, and here I will create the VLAN 20. So now you tell me what is the first thing I should do here?
Creating a VLAN. Creating a VLAN.
Okay,
Assigning IP address as well.
We should assign the IP address for interface.
Yes, we have to do the. We have to assign the IP address to the interface.
It's MAC address table.
Okay, let's go to the layer
First host
2
name.
switch.
Yeah.
Layer 2 switch. If go to, say I'll give the host name as
Host name.
layer 2 switch. Just give like name like this. So first what we should do, we should create a 2 VLANs here, right?
Correct. We
Okay.
have to check
Yes.
first
So
show MAC
VLAN,
address table. We can check that one also. Touch.
Layer 2 switch.
yeah, still, even if you check show, let's say example, do show MAC table. It will show you empty. Show MAC. MAC address. So right now it is like dynamically only one guy is connected. Do you know who is this guy? Gigabits 0/1 means this one. This one.
Okay. This interface.
Okay. This interface MAC address he has learned. Because still for the 4 PCs, still we are not given any IP address.
Correct.
Right. So once if you are given the IP address, so then it will read your all MAC addressing. Okay. So let's do that, guys.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do? Okay.
Config T.
Config T. VLAN 10 we have created already.
10. Yeah.
And we can give any name. So
HR.
Name, so I'll use some HR team. VLAN 20. I'll just say name sales.
Sales or management. Anything.
Yeah, anything.
Exit.
Okay, so do show VLANs. Okay, so right now what we did, we have created the VLANs.
Yes.
Right, so just we have created the VLAN. Yes. Okay, now your Fortinet 1 and 2, 3 and 4 should be assigned for the VLAN 10 and
20 respective.
Yeah, so 1 and 2 belongs to VLAN 10 and 2 and 3 belongs to the VLAN 2.
3 and 4. Yes.
Okay, so let's how to do this, guys. Owen, can you tell me?
Sir.
ఎలా చేయాలి ఇప్పుడు రెండు పోర్ట్స్ VLAN కి అసైన్ చేయాలి.
ఓకే,
ఇవి రెండు ఉన్నాయి కదా, Fortinet 1 and 2 వచ్చి
ఓకే,
HR VLAN కి అసైన్ చేయాలి. ఇప్పుడు దీనికి ఫాస్ట్ ఇథర్నెట్ 3 and 4 వచ్చి సేల్స్ కి అసైన్ చేయాలి. సో ఎలా చేయాలి?
Switch configure port
Interface.
interface.
config T.
No, we have already entered into the global.
We are in the yeah.
Yeah.
Interface range fast
Interface range fast Ethernet.
Interface fast Ethernet 0/1
and 2.
0/1.
రెండు ఒకేసారి తీసుకొని ప్రెస్ ఎంటర్. వీళ్ళు వచ్చి యాక్సెస్ పోర్ట్ ఇవన్నీ.
Switch port
mode access. Switch port access for the VLAN 10.
VLAN 10.
We are telling them you belongs to the access port and you should now you belongs to your VLAN 10.
10.
That's it. And same command for 3 and 4.
3 and 4. Okay.
Interface
Ports
range,
ports
fast
so
Ethernet.
3 4 vachi.
Yeah.
Okay, then go to 3 and 4. Then the switch port mode access port.
Switch port
Access port, do you know why you are using this command, guys?
Yeah, because we are giving them access to only for those ports, Nataj.
No, who will tell this answer? Because can you tell me why you are giving, what is the use of this command?
To access that particular virtual network. That's only for that particular network that we are assigning that VLAN.
See, you have the different types of port state, right? Okay, you
Yes.
have the access port, right?
Yes.
Okay, then you have the trunk port.
What?
Trunk port.
Trunk
Trunk
port.
port.
Yeah. Hmm.
Right, means now we are telling these two guys, okay, these two guys, you are these two ports, fast Ethernet 3 and 4. We are telling them you are the access port. Then we are telling to these ports
This
you
guy,
are the
trunk
trunk
port.
port.
That Ethernet, that fast Ethernet is acts as a port.
Yes, then only act as your trunk port or access port.
Got it.
Understood? That's the reason I am doing this for everything. Means these are the access port, right? So these are the
Yes.
access port through which this PC will connect it to this port. Then whether you want to communicate to any other guy, he can able to communicate. Okay, switch port mode access, then switch port access for the VLAN 20. And this guy belongs to VLAN 20, right?
Correct.
And exit.
Okay, then exit.
And
Exit already. I have given end. You can give
any-
end or exit, like,
anything is fine.
yeah. Okay, what next now?
Now
be
show
fast
interface trunk.
Yes. I know that
Show
trunk
interface trunk. Okay.
Not for this one. Not yeah.
L3 you have to give the trunk, right?
Yeah. That's right.
What I should do now?
I thought exit. No, this one is over, right?
This one is over. Still, is there any missing here? Check.
Switch port access and assigning IP addresses. And we have to give the IP address
Assigning IP
statically. If
address
you
to
want, we can
the-
give it as
this one.
statically to the PCs.
DHCP we can do, or else we can
Hmm.
give
No, only 4
manually
PCs are there, right? We can give us as my statically.
manually.
Check. Just now I explained. What is the next task?
Router on stick.
Hmm?
Now we have to create a trunk link between the layer 2 switch and layer 3 switch.
So this port we have to make here a trunk, right?
As a trunk link. Yes, that's it.
Oh, then correct I told. Okay.
Oh,
Then we have to put the interface gigabyte Ethernet touch
Yes.
01.
okay. Go to global communication mode. Interface gigabytes.
At L2 itself, you have to configure it as such. No, L3 no.
This is L2. First L2.
First L2 we're doing.
We have to tell them you are the trunk. You are the trunk. Okay.
See
So
now.
just now we entered switch port
Okay.
Yeah.
mode trunk.
Put mode trunk.
Just a second, Touch. Just a minute.
This is very important, guys.
Yes, Touch. Just a second. Now again at L2, you have to go to configuration mode,
Switch port mode trunk allowed VLAN.
interface, Giga Ethernet, 0/1,
Yes, yes, correct.
switch
No,
port
now we have to
mode,
put, we have to give them the allowed VLAN, no, all.
Yeah, so now we are going to check now. So
now
exit,
switch port. One is
exit.
just switch port mode
Yeah.
trunk. That's it.
That's
No
it.
encapsulation that we have to do it, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
in layer 2, that
That
also
is, we have to do
here it
that.
will not work. See, if you try to
In
give this
L3, you
command,
have to do it.
yeah,
Okay.
if you try to give a gigabytes, okay,
Okay.
0/1, right?
Uh,
Yes.
switch port
0/1.
mode.
1. So, okay, switch port trunk
Trunk.
encapsulation will not work here.
Oh yes, allowed VLAN.
It will not going to
So
work.
we have to create means at L2 if you're using both L3 and L2 wins. At L2 we have to assign the first one is
You just tell them you are trunking. That's it.
we are trunking. That's it. Just we are
Yeah.
creating a VLAN and we are just creating a
We are
trunk
just
links and
showcasing the trunk link for him, that's all.
Yeah.
that's it. And that trunk link we are creating that as a trunk link, and but the configuration should be done at L3.
Yes, sir. See, what thing is here, you are telling them, okay, this link in the layer 2 switches, you are the trunk link.
Yeah, the trunk and you're the port.
But we are not doing the encapsulation because, you know, the trunk link, what it does, it should carry this multiple VLAN data. VLAN 10 and VLAN 20 data you should carry. So one is coming this way and another will come in this way. Right, either this way or this way. It should allow the 2 VLAN traffic. This is my 10, this is my 20 VLAN traffic, which is coming into this link. And here what I am doing the encapsulation. Dot 1Q.
Okay.
Here it is done, no touch.
Yeah, so we are doing that now. See, if you check in switch 1, show IP interface brief, we can see, right? Now, switch port mode trunk. So this guy will become the trunk now.
He is now trunk, yeah.
Okay. If you type show VLAN brief, so now they have been assigned to these ports. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we have to go for your layer 3 switch.
Now what layer 3? Oh, it's just a touch.
Yeah.
So fourth step is at layer 3.
Now tell the
Now what?
Now tell the configuration.
Yes, Vikas, tell me.
Yeah. Yes, it's interface.
Okay. Go to global configuration.
Global configuration mode. Interface gigabit.
Okay.
Internet 0/1.
Okay.
And switch port. Switch port mode trunk encapsulation.
The switch port trunk directly here.
Encapsulation you have to do it, right?
Encapsulation.
Dot 1Q.
Then we have to tell switch port mode trunk.
Switch port mode trunk.
Yes.
And switch
Then
port mode trunk and VLAN 10 and VLAN 10. Then we have to assign these two things to them.
So show interface trunk. No, he has become the trunk, no issues. Perfectly you told is fine. Okay, what next now?
Just a little bit down. I'm just making a note of
yeah.
So all of and the interface range fast internet.
Okay.
Very important, guys, what I'm doing, because you know layer 3 and layer 2, because most of the organizations in the topology will be in this fashion only.
Yes, that's
So that's the reasons like I'm doing this again and again and again. So as you know, that this is your layer 3 and this is your layer 2. So this is your inter VLAN routing.
Switch port mode.
Anyhow, this one, because we are
Yes, sir.
sharing all the commands now, the commands and even the video also I'm recording it.
Yes, yes, yes. That's
So
I
every
just,
day, so every day I'm uploading in YouTube channel. In our
Yes.
channel. So there also we can watch it, no issues.
Raj, we can do
no,
now.
no, it's just getting it here because you said it is a little bit important. So I'm just making
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's
Stepwise
important.
I'm betting. I
Ah.
kept stepwise. So that's right.
Yeah.
Raj,
Step
we'll
one
do
was
this,
this one.
IP routing now.
So now what I did means right now I'm in your multi-layer switch. Let's give this multi-layer switch. I will write
Yeah,
MLS, MLS, multi-layer switch.
Host
So
name you have
now,
to give every time. In the
IP
beginning.
routing,
yeah, just I have given host name. That's it. Nothing else.
Just host
IP
name.
routing now.
Ah. Okay. So now what I'm going to do? So now I'll create the VLANs here. Say I'll give VLAN 10. Okay, and
VLAN 20.
20.
VLAN 20.
Yeah.
That's it. Just have
Now,
created the VLAN.
now we can put the interface VLAN 10
Interface.
IP address on that.
Yes, yes. Now interface VLAN 10.
VLAN 10.
Okay,
And now
IP
interface.
address.
IP
IP address
192.168.1.100.
Very good.
255,
Okay, I say no shut.
no shutdown. And now interface VLAN 20.
Yes.
IP address.
Oh,
Interface.
Sharik bhai, so thoda slow.
Okay. So 192.168 2.100.
Yeah.
255.
No shutdown.
Okay.
Show
Done.
VLAN. Show VLAN.
Okay. Okay, so do show VLAN.
VLAN.
Okay, so right now we have created the two VLANs,
Okay.
right? So we also made the trunk link, do show interface trunk. We also made the trunk link.
Okay.
Okay, so here there is one command you should type IP routing.
I told that I will, that's what I told you, IP routing.
Okay, IP routing, just add.
And
If you type show IP interface brief, so right now VLAN 10 and 20, it has been assigned for these two IP addresses.
Oh, network 1 and network 20.
Network
Network 1 and network 2.
Yeah, so show IP route will come here. So directly connected is showing, right? Can you see?
yes.
This is the switch, right? We are using the router command.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
from the multi-layer, you
Hmm.
can connect to all.
Okay, so
Not
let's
bad. Huh? I remember things.
okay, so let's give this IP address for this 1.1 and 192.168.
1.2, right? Sir?
No, gateway is 1.100.
192.1.100.
192.168 1.100.
100. Okay.
wrong. नहीं ताज भाई वो गेटवे 1.100 नहीं होगा because you have given for multi-layer 1.100 already for VLAN 1. So it will, how it will be
gateway will be same ना?
नहीं उसका IP एड्रेस एक का सेम है ना ताज भाई ऊपर देखिए आप layer 3 में
this is act as a gateway for this all PC.
okay हाँ
this is 2.1. What is the gateway for this? 192.168 2.100.
oh we have made part no yeah correct understood.
Are you sure you understood?
Yes ताज भाई
The gateway should be same as the
See, for this 20 VLAN, gateway is 2.100.
Correct,
For
correct.
10 VLAN, gateway is 1.100. Correct, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now check whether can they able to communicate now. So let's see. I'll open this one of this PC. Let's check what is IP address. So IP config. This guy is
1.1.
1.1. Okay. So first ping to his gateway. So 192.168.1.100. Okay. So they have a reachability now. So what about 2.1 or 2.100? Did you have the reachability, right?
Yes.
Then 2.1. 2.1 we have given. Yes. As you know, first packet.
First it like
First packet will be dropped. I think 2.2.
Yes. No.
2.2 we have given the IP address.
No, I think 2.3 we gave Taj.
Okay. Yes. Correct. 2.3. Okay, guys. This is a very simple lab. I think from this side also we can able to reach to that guy. Success, right? Can you see here?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So using SVI, we can give the. You can do the communication. Doesn't require anything because that's the reason I asked the switch to from Sharik Mamu. I asked this switch. Even I don't.
He told me yesterday that.
Because no need to take the. I have this layer 2 switch. I have this, and I have the Cisco router also because I want the layer 3 switch. So where I can do routing as well as switching, both things will come inside. Okay, understood? Right?
He was telling me.
Uh-huh.
You had called. I was like, okay.
No, he has got very good resource, Sharik. You should capitalize that advantage.
Yeah, he actually told me. He asked me whether I have started the lab. Then I said, yeah, I'm doing it already. Then he said, okay.
No, start doing it. Don't waste the time because anyhow the Ramadan months, guys. Time is money, guys. Don't waste because ask him to just install Sharik by to EVNG.
EVNG.
Yeah, EVNG. Don't install this Cisco packet tracer because Cisco packet tracer only we can do only your CCNA, the basic routing that all thing we can do it.
Correct.
On IoT, some basic configuration we can do it. But EVNG is a very powerful tool.
This Saturday, actually, I'll be going to him. So let's see.
Okay. I think VTP I told you, right? VLAN trunking protocol. That is the next lab. So shall I? You want this file, right?
Yes, sir.
With that commands also.
Yeah. 90.
Because
yes.
If you had gone through that yesterday's this one, no, you would have remembered. I also did the same thing. I just went and glanced that one because that few of the things, switch port things, I was also a little confused.
Yeah. There it is getting a little bit confusion over there.
So that's the reason I'm repeating once again.
That's why I made it today. I just kept it as a separate. I just made a note of it so that it will be remembering.
I did not do it now. Yesterday only after this one, I just went through one round. Okay. Because for me that one, I told whatever I write, I remember that.
Yes.
And even what Tajbhai is sending this text file, no, that one also one round I'll go like that only from top to bottom.
Yes.
Okay, I have sent you that file. So we can download from your side. Okay. The next thing is what I'm going to discuss, that is your VTP. The next topic will be your VTP.
VLAN trunking protocol.
Yeah, that is your VLAN
Trunking protocol.
trunking protocol. Okay, so we have the VTP modes, guys, here. So VTP modes. The first thing is server mode. Because do you remember this? Server mode, client mode, and last one is your transparent mode.
That way, 1 minute, huh?
Yeah. So let me type it here itself. Where I will write it down here.
अरे वो चला गया.
Hmm?
Okay, what and all modes it is?
VTP modes. Yeah, I'm typing. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So because VTP, anyhow, I'm going to share this file, right? That's the reason I'm writing here. So we have the three modes, guys. VTP. VTP means your VLAN trunking protocol. Okay. First thing is your server mode. Okay. Second one is your client mode. Okay, and third one is transparent mode.
So that is too small.
Yeah, I'll make it big.
Yeah, okay. Sir.
I'll make it big. Now it is okay, right?
Yeah, no, it is okay.
Yeah. Now in the server mode, okay. So let's say the first one is. This is very simple, guys. I don't want to give the more time for this. Okay, it is a default mode. Okay, when you on your router, okay, so it will be in your default mode. Default mode for all the switches is your server mode. Remember, guys. So here I will write it down. So here we can create
Or delete. Create or delete the VLAN.
modify and delete your VLANs. Okay, so once if I complete the typing, it will become big, guys, don't worry. So it will synchronize and authorize. Okay, it also 4th point is
Create, modify, and delete.
sends and forward advertisement.
So
It saves the configuration in NVRAM.
It synchronizes and advertises.
Yeah.
Sends and forward.
Now the second one is the client mode.
So
Okay, then the client mode, okay, so cannot add or modify and delete its VLAN's configuration.
cannot add
It cannot synchronize the configuration. Okay, and third one is forward the advertisement.
Just opposite of server modes.
Yes, yes.
Cannot do everything.
Okay, and the fourth point is it does not store its VLAN configuration.
But
Learn
it can
it
forward,
from-
right?
Yeah,
It
it
can
can forward.
Only forward. Okay.
It cannot add, modify spelling.
Will not store.
Okay, cannot add, modify, delete your VLAN configuration. Synchronize VLAN configuration. It will sync the VLAN configuration. Okay, forward the advertisement. Does not store its VLAN configuration. It will not store the configuration. And learn it from your server every time it boots. That is the job of your client mode. So let's talk about what is your this in transparent mode. That is third point. So in transparent mode, we can do add, modify, and delete. Here we can do. It does not sync. And it also saves the configuration in NVRAM. And last point is forward advertisement. Okay, so this is the job of your server mode, your client mode, and your transparent mode. So usually, guys, how does it work? Okay, let me write it down here. So as I told you that it has got the three modes. So first one is your server mode, client mode, your transparent mode. In the server mode, by default, all the Cisco switches will be in your server mode by default. As per your requirement, we can make them as a client or server, whichever you want. Okay, in the server mode, so it will synchronize the VLAN advertisement, send and forward the advertisement, save the configuration in the NVRAM in the same local switch. Say example. Okay, so I have,
NVRAM is your local switch, Vikash.
yes, local switch. So example, this is my 2 switch, which is connected here, and maybe I will connect layer 2 switch here. And here also I will connect. So how we will connect is, so we will connect in this fashion, guys. So we'll connect it like this. So every switch is connected to each other. Okay, same thing these guys. Okay, and same thing here also. Does it look like mesh topology, right?
Correct.
Right. So here we can connect your servers. Servers, whatever these things. So now, so what I'm trying to explain here, which is the core and which is the distribution, which is the access layer, guys, here.
Up one is the multi-layer is this one. Because
So remember, guys. So this is your core.
core. Yeah.
Okay, let me put it line here. This is standard architecture, guys, for networking. This also has a Cisco 3 layers, and this also look like your TCP/IP functionality. And this is your distribution layer. Now here, and this act as your clients. But actually, if you talk about in the production network, okay, this is called the core layer. Core layer or layer 3. And this is called your distribution layer.
Or layer 2.
Yeah.
That multi-layer switches are called your core layer.
Yeah, distribution layer, and this is your access layer. Same thing here. So we'll having your client here. Means what is the objective here? What is the VTP gas? VLAN trunking protocol. If you made the trunking, if you connect the switches in this phase, say example, we are connecting switches like this. 3 switches. So each one is connected like this. Okay, this is your server mode, and this is a client mode. This is your transparent mode. Okay, you don't need to have the transparent mode, and client mode we can have more than that. We can make this one client. Okay, what is the main objective? This one is, okay, say example, okay, we cannot go every switch and access and create the VLANs. Okay, once if we created some VLAN 10, VLAN 11, 12, automatically it will create here. No need to go and do there. Understood, guys?
Yes.
Okay,
Because in the client mode, you have mentioned that second point. It synchronizes VLAN configuration.
yes.
Once we created it server, it can also get.
But in the client mode, he cannot add, modify, delete its own line, because it will be stored in the main server mode. All the VLANs information will be stored in your server mode.
That is in core mode.
Yeah, in the core switch. Whatever the VLANs we have created, it will store in your NVRAM. Right. So forward advertisement. Okay, it does the forwarding. Suppose maybe you can connect one more switch here. Maybe you will connect to this switch, and this will act as a client.
It will just be distributing all the data.
Yes, that's it. Nothing else. Okay, it doesn't store the VLAN configuration. What are the things you configure? It will not store in the local switches. It will store in the main server switch. Okay, learn it from the server every time it boots. It will totally depending upon your
server switch. Whatever it says, the same thing it will be. It just follows up the same.
Yes, same thing, guys. Okay, I think you might know about UDP, right? User datagram protocol, which is the wireless communications. What is the main wireless communication? Means like without any acknowledgement, it will deliver your data. Right, but it's not a secure communication. Okay, for secure communication, for the reliable communications, okay, your UDP will be depending upon the main server switch for reliability.
It's just copy pasting from there. That's all.
Yeah, it's quite very important, guys, what I said now. Because most of the interview questions they ask, like, because as you know that UDP is not a secure communication, it's not a reliable communication wireless. Now, how most of the organizations, they are using all wireless. Even I am also using wireless for this training, but still it is look like reliable. What is the reason? Because it is totally depending upon your layer 3 devices or switches or routers. That's the reason. So your wireless also has become the one now reliable communication. Okay. So now what I'm trying to explain here. So as simple as this. What are the switches? What are the things we have created here? Okay, it will be replicated to all the client switches. Say example, if I create VLAN 100, okay, VLAN 101, VLAN 300. So it will create automatically here. We'll do the lab right now.
Okay.
Okay, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's clean this. I will use the same page now. So what I'm going to do now, we'll do the lab, jump to the directly lab. Okay, VTP configurations, what we have to do, guys. So configure trunk link, configure the VTP domain. Okay, create VLANs, server or transparent and verify. Okay, so here the main thing, guys, you should you must configure as a trunk link. Only then only all the switch information will pass to your higher ports. Okay, so let's take these, guys. So let me take these switches now. I say. So I'll take the 3 switches now. So I'll connect.
All the layer 2 switches will be touched.
Yeah, layer 2. Right now we will do for the layer 2, and from your side, guys. Okay, you do it for layer 3. I think .1Q it will not work here. Okay, so let's remove this. Let me take layer 3 switches. Okay, so 1 and 2, it has been connected now. So let's say, so what is the first thing is we should do, guys, here?
What all are we going to do in this test?
Here, yes. What things we are going to do it now? First, what we're doing, yes, we are making this switch as a server.
Middle one as a client and a
Okay,
transparent.
and this we can make it as a transparent. And this one as a client.
Okay.
This is the pattern it should go touch, server, transparent and client.
Yeah, no problem. We can remove this. Directly we can make it client. And we can add one more switch here. This one also we can make it client.
Okay.
No problem. So what I think is, yes, what I'm going to do, I'll enter to this interface. Okay, I'll make them, you are the trunk.
So we have to configure it in the transparent transport layer only, no? Sorry,
No,
no, in the
no,
server,
for,
server layer.
everything will be done on server only.
Server layer. So in the this layer also we should do. Here
Yeah,
also.
we have to configure there also. Yeah, correct.
We should configure here also.
As we did it on routing on stick, how we did it on the layer 2 as well as the layer 3.
Yes.
That is how it is.
See, after getting that, what I will do, I'll make these guys your trunk link. Okay, and same thing for the this is your server mode, and this is my transparent mode. This is the client mode. In transparent mode, I'll go to this port. I'll make it as a trunk link. This also I'll make it a trunk link encapsulation.1q. Okay, in your transparent mode, port number 0/1 and 2. These two are, I'll make it as a trunk port, 2 ports. And for this one, for the client switch, okay, I'll make it as this as your trunk port. Okay,
No.
After making the trunk, okay, it's not got over. It's not got over.
Then you have to create VLANs. Right?
Okay, so then what we have to do again, we have to go to this interface, we have to create the domain. VTP domain.
VTP domain.
So we can give any name. So I say I'll give our company name. AROUSH.in. Okay, and domain should be same. Okay, VTP password. So I'll case Cisco 123. Okay, and VTP, and right now we are dealing with version 2, guys. Version 2 and VTP mode. VTP mode, and this is your server mode. And this command we should give instead of remaining all are same, except the server mode. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so I'll enter to the first switch now. First thing is better to give change the name.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my server.
SER.
Server is SC.
SERVER.
This happened. Okay. So VTP, you can give the question mark VTP. Give the question mark, domain, mode, password, and version. So right now, this is our server switch. So VTP mode. Okay. So okay, mode I will give. This is the server. Okay. So by default, as I told you, right? Do you remember? By default, all the Cisco switches will be in the server mode.
Server mode.
Okay.
Server.
So now VTP domain. So I'll give AROUSH.in. But it should be same, guys. You should not, if you change this one, okay, so it will not sync to other switch. Okay,
The
domain name given.
spelling should be same.
Yeah, is a case sensitive. So VTP password, I will give say Cisco 123. Okay, the VLAN database password has been set to Cisco 123. Then VTP version is 2. Done. This is done the job. Right. Okay. Now I'll go to the next switch. That is your second switch. So this switch we have to make as a transparent.
Host name.
This is a transparent switch. Okay, in the transparent switch, same thing. VTP domain, I will give AROUSH.in. Same thing. Now it has set VTP password. I will give same Cisco 123. VTP version is 2. And VTP mode, give the question mark. This is your transparent mode. Okay. Then have you made the trunk link, right? All of you? We have done, right?
No, sir.
No touch. We have just mentioned
Yes.
assigned that they are a server, they are transparent and the client.
We have not made anything. We have
Yes,
We
yes.
have not made a trunk link. No.
Okay. So now this.
Taj is checking whether we are seeing or not.
Yes. It's very clever.
No, because I have to keep sending BPDU message, right? Whether
Yes.
people are
like that.
sleeping.
Whether you guys are alive or not.
No, Taj, we slept in during shift itself nicely because today no work was there.
Okay. Full night sleep.
Yeah, on half an hour's time it doesn't have any this thing. Only during the calls it will be alert, right? That I will assign, just complete up again, go back to sleep.
Okay.
And I changed that settings also to be always awakened till an hour's time or 2 hours time. I kept it awakened without actioning or anything.
Okay.
In the beginning itself, during a night shift, within 5 minutes or 10 minutes, it go to sleep mode or the screen gets off. It go back to sleep mode again. That timers everything will get over. So this time I made it like this. And we used to share the screen to some other people, and please just it'll be like awaken. Why to do all the circus? I only fixed this issue.
Very chalu.
Huh?
Very chalu is your.
Obviously.
Okay.
Now we'll put for the client mode. Now that's third one.
Yes.
Third
Yes. So VTP domain .in or stack .in. Okay, then VTP mode client.
Client.
Okay, VTP password Cisco.
1, 2, 3. Palo.
Then what else? VTP version 2,
Version.
all version 2.
Okay.
Okay, so now so just we have created a very simple basic command, like just we have created the VTP. Okay, so now we have to make the trunk link. Now tell me guys, which are the things we have to make the trunk link here?
First Ethernet 0/1 should be the
Okay,
trunk link.
this one.
This is at this
and
one.
this one.
Yes. At server board, only one fast Ethernet. At
Okay.
transparent 2, and again client 1.
150
Interface fast Ethernet 0/1. Okay, and then what? How I should do? Switch port,
Switch port, mode, trunk.
Mode trunk.
Okay, it's in auto. Okay, no problem. Switch port, trunk, encapsulation .1q. First, you give the switch port trunk encapsulation. So then this command will work. You can see, right?
Encapsulation
So we have
.1q.
to give first this one, is it?
Encapsulation. Okay,
Encapsulation.
switch port trunk encapsulation .1q. Then you make it as a trunk link. Trunk link. That's it. Like show interface trunk. Okay, so we can see this has become the trunk link now.
Yeah.
Now we jump first your transparent switch. Interface range
Interface
pass
range.
Ethernet 0/1 and 2. 2, right? 2 switches here. 2
Yes.
ports.
Two.
Okay. Then switch port
Port,
trunk
trunk encapsulation .1q.
So now switch
Now
port
switch port,
trunk,
trunk.
switch port mode trunk.
Mode trunk. Mode trunk.
Hmm.
Mode trunk.
Trunk.
So show.
Yes. Okay.
Show.
Show interface.
You have to
Interface
come out
trunk.
of it
Trunk.
from the configuration.
No, that's what.
Hmm.
And
Show interface trunk.
trunk.
Okay, so this 1 and 2 has become the trunk link.
Yeah.
Yes. Again at client, only
Okay,
one.
now only large client one.
0/1.
Okay, see the blocking fast Ethernet for the VLAN 1 inconsistency port. Okay, because it has making the trunk link. No problem. So we'll do that. Okay, internet fast Ethernet 0/1. Okay, then switch port.
Switch port, mode
Switch port
trunk.
mode encapsulation.
Switch port trunk.
Trunk encapsulation.
.1q.
.1q.
Then switch
Now
port
switch
mode
port mode trunk.
trunk.
Exit and or end.
Show interface
trunk.
Okay, so now everything is we have
We
done.
have created a trunk. Yes.
Okay, now how do I check this one, guy? So what I told, what is the objective here? I told you, right? What is the objective of this one? What is the lab for this one is VTP, right?
UTP.
VTP.
VTP lab.
Yeah.
VLAN trunking protocol.
Okay. VTP lab, VLAN tracking protocol. You want me to write the long form?
No, it's
Not
fine.
required touch. Not required.
Okay. So what is the objective there for this one, guys? So as you know that this is your server, right?
Yes.
Then what is the use of this one first?
That's what I told you already. Means if we create the VLAN here, automatically it will create here. No need to access all the racks because this you are this is your as customer. Okay, this is your customer. So maybe you connect one more switch here. There's a lot of switch. So example, this is in US, this is in Sydney, and this is in Singapore, and this is in UK or London. These all are clients. Okay, they ask us to create some VLANs inside. And how will do? You'll send the engineer to UK.
To create all these things. No.
No, right?
Yes.
You will get married and settle there.
Hey,
That's
Tarik,
for sure.
Raj, your voice is getting faded touch.
sorry,
The voice is getting faded touch in between.
in between.
Could you able to repeat it once again? What you
See,
said?
what
In
I-
between it's got faded.
Yeah, I
See-
think internet is a problem.
My
No,
internet. No, it's clear only.
No, I'm able to hear him clearly.
Yeah, me also hearing clearly.
see,
Oh,
Vikas,
it's clear.
first understand, see, maybe you can connect lot of clients here.
Yes.
So one clients are available in different geographical location. Okay, they are available in different geographical locations. Maybe they are in London,
Yes.
they are in Sydney, Melbourne, US, California, some different cities. Okay, to create the VLANs and manage these things, we cannot send the engineer to their country, right?
Yes. For it's if that is the case, we cannot send it. It's
Just
difficult for
they
us.
ask us to create the VLANs here. Just create, if you create the VLAN here, VLAN 10, okay, VLAN 11, VLAN 12, automatically it will create here.
Yes.
That is the objective for this lab. Okay, let's do the now it has to work, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
first thing I will show you, show VLANs. Okay, right now there is a no VLAN here.
Okay, we can create a VLAN as well, right? One or two we can create it. It
Right.
should,
So right
show.
now there is no VLAN. So check for this one, this guy also.
We have to give them the ports there.
Show VLANs. Okay, this guy also, there's no VLANs. Okay, check the client. Show VLAN brief. So this guy also, there's a no VLAN. So let's create in the server mode now. Now I'm creating the VLAN here. So go to global configuration mode. Okay, VLAN 10, 11, say 12, 13. Like this also I can create. But I don't know why it's not creating. The VLAN 1 to 20. 1, 20.
Mhm.
1. I think it will create continuously with in the real device, because I used to do this in real devices. Okay, VLAN 10. Okay, I will create HR. Okay, VLAN 20. Name I will give sales. Okay, VLAN 30. Name I will give
Operations.
Okay,
Oh,
operation.
MGFT, OPS.
Operation.
No, you can give us OPS. No.
Yes, no problem. Anyhow.
Okay.
So now show VLANs. So right now we have created these all 3 VLANs.
Yes.
Where this is our server switch.
Yes.
Okay, let's check in transfer it now. So here it is not created, right? So let's check
Okay.
here. Can you see this guy has created, right?
Yes. No, transparent, it will not store any VLAN configurations.
Yeah,
as per
VLAN yeah, it will not store this thing, but it will sync.
But
It will sync.
no.
It will
No.
show no, pa.
No.
It
This
sync,
one.
no? See,
Sync, it will not sync. You mentioned as it's not sync.
Yeah, so it doesn't sync. Yeah, it doesn't sync the VLAN information. Yes, we can see right here.
Yes. Does not synchronize VLAN config.
But in a client
transparent
mode,
yeah,
sorry for the interruption.
yeah,
In a client mode, you mentioned that it does not store a VLAN configuration.
yes.
Okay. But whereas when you open the client, it shown the whatever the VLANs, whatever we have created, it's reflecting.
It will
It
reflect.
stores, right?
It will not store, because these VLAN information. See, if you try to delete this one, you cannot delete it.
Yes.
Yeah. Suppose if I go to the client,
It
say
is only reading no, pa.
okay, no VLAN 10. See, VTP VLAN configuration not allowed when device is in the client mode.
Okay.
But here we can delete it.
At server we can get yes.
Yeah. So no VLAN 10. I'll remove this. Now we can see show VLANs. The VLAN 10 is gone. Okay, now we'll take one more scenario now. So let's say I will connect one more switch here, and this guy I'll make it as a trunk link.
It's just forwarded at the advertisement.
Okay, and this guy, okay, this guy, what I will do is, so this guy also I'll make it as a client.
Okay.
To make the client,
Do the
so
first VTP for this.
okay, what the first thing we should do? We should
VTP.
make this as a trunk link. 3 and 1. In
3 at transparent mode, 1 at
Yes.
this mode.
Yes, 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 very good. Fortinet 0/3. Okay, interface, switch port, trunk encapsulation .1Q. Then switch port mode trunk. That's it. And here,
But don't we need to do that client name and all?
well, this already we have given transparent mode.
No,
Now-
no, new switch.
Yeah, new switch. I'll give it now.
New client, you can take it as. That's it.
Okay, this is our
New client.
new client.
That's it.
Okay, so here what we should do, interface for the
First internet,
0/1, switch
show
port,
switch port,
trunk
trunk,
encapsulation .1,
encapsulation.1Q.
switch port,
Mode,
mode
trunk.
trunk.
Yes. Everything is
Okay, now we have to put this in the domain name because it should be the same domain name, right?
Yes.
Yeah, AROUSH check.
Okay, so what is
VTP.
this then? VTP domain
Domain AROUSH tech.in.
tech.in.
AROUSH.
Okay, then VTP
Password.
VTP mode is client.
Client.
Okay, VTP password is
That's
Cisco
what
123.
Cisco 123.
Then VTP version is 2.
VTN.
Okay, show VLANs.
No,
Right.
it's not showing.
Okay,
We'll read it. We'll read it.
show. Okay, VTP domain mismatch.
No, that is AROUSH. Yes, such it should come only AROUSH you take.
What name I have given?
AROUSH. That's it. OUSH, right?
OU. Yeah, yes is missing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do the changes now. VTP, no VTP domain. That's the reason it's showing, right? Mismatching.
Yes.
So VTP VTP domain tech.in. Okay, show
Now it
VLANs.
is show.
Okay, now it's showing, right? Sales VLAN 10 and 20.
And operations. Yes, then you have removed it, right?
Yeah,
No.
10 we have removed it. So we can create one more VLAN, say in the server mode. Say VLAN 100 I will give. So name I will give management. MAGEMAND. Okay, whatever it may be. So we can see here. Okay, so 100 has been created automatically. Same thing, we check here. So he has received it. But in transparent mode, we cannot see anything.
It just bypasses the or
Bypass.
it transfers. Yes, transfers the data.
Yeah.
Then it is of no use, no touch. The transparent mode. Why again simply that is also
Yeah,
a
no
waste of
noise, but in the production network, okay, the transparent mode switch are used when to monitor the traffic. Got it? To monitor traffic, we are using that.
like an idle switch.
Yes, idle switch, where you will connect all your monitoring tools, monitoring switches.
Means the testing engineers, whoever is there, they could able to go and access the transparent, not the
Yes.
server or the client.
Okay,
So-
show VTP status. If you check this one, you can see running is one. Okay, 1 to 2 capabilities. Okay, domain name is aroushtech.in. Okay, pruning mode is off, is disabled. This all information we can see.
Yes. Tajan, one more question over here.
Hmm.
This one, since it is like it is a wired communication, or it's a wireless communication.
It is a wired.
It's a wired. So if it is a country to country, if you want to do, say for an example, the switches or something, as you told, given an example, right?
Hmm.
So instead of in some other area will be there, you cannot send that person and go and create a VLANs. Yeah, we will be doing it at server itself.
Yeah.
Country to country, overseas countries, how it will be get connected over wired?
Yeah.
Be like
Through ISP. See, example, this is your Bangalore headquarters. Okay, so this is connected from your ISP, right?
okay.
Okay.
Or like ISP to ISP communication.
ISP. What is the job of ISP? Just it works as your.
This is not the data, pa. This is just to create VLANs.
See, there they will be having a lot of racks in the. This is, say, example. This is in Mumbai. Okay, so there we can find a lot of racks and details, right? So they will be having the ISP. Okay, there they ask us to create some VLANs. The new department has been created here. So like by sitting in Bangalore headquarters switches, like we can access remotely. You can access remotely this rack. Okay, done the job, configure this all VTP and come back. That's it. Just 1 hour work. Understood?
It's like it is for ISP to ISP communication.
Yeah, ISP. ISP is, what is the job of ISP? Just is work as a transporter.
Transporter, yes.
Transporter movie, I think you know, right?
Yes.
Same thing. Is work as
Have
a
you watched English movie Transporter?
Yeah, buddy. I do watch that one. Why you think about me that I will not see anything movies or anything else?
Huh?
Why you ask this question?
No, I'm asking, have you watched the Transporter movie?
Yeah, bro.
That's no, simply I asked like that only.
So
Okay.
again, the next question, what you gonna ask? I could able to sense it out, buddy.
Okay. So what is this, guys? Let me explain you what is this revised number. Okay, we will take the break, guys. You want break, right?
Yes, does.
We'll take 10 minutes break. So meanwhile, guys, so please explain me, Google it, whatever you do it from your side, do the homework. Okay, what is this number of existing VLAN? Okay, I want to know what is this configuration revision. What is this configuration revision? When I come back from the break, okay, you should be able to answer that one. Someone is getting some noise from your side, guys. I don't know who is. Okay, so the next lab I'm going to discuss here.
Raj, what is the answer?
Where?
What's the answer?
Just it will change the reverse number. That's it. If any changes in the VLAN. Just we need to change the domain name. That's it. Nothing else in the revised number. See, what is the
No, you
yeah.
deleted that, no, Taj. Why was it not showing? That's was question now. When you change when you go to that domain name, AROUSH, you went right. There itself you went and you just changed the configuration. That's all you did.
Yes, sir. That's all I did. Nothing I made. I had not
And
done
then it
anything.
will show it. Then it will show it in the client mode, and all will be able to see all that.
Yes, we can change that. You have to check the configuration because complete configuration not done. This is the lab, right? See, BPDO receiving. Okay, show VLAN. Okay, so these are the VLANs which we have created, right? Let's check for the client mode. Show VLAN. Yes, it's getting sync. See, in new switches also we get. Show VLAN. Yes, it's getting sync.
No, that time you deleted no Taj, one.
Deleted.
It's that one. That
It
one
is
I'm asking.
show flash. It has been come back, no?
Now you delete that one.
Now you want me to delete this?
Yeah, you delete that one. And then we'll go to this one and we'll check. Still we'll be able to see that, right? That time, however you did.
Delete and reload. Show VTP status. Show VLANs. So now there's no VLAN is available here. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so what we'll do, so we'll make it VTP mode to transparent mode or just back for server mode.
Back to server mode only, but you know that one now if we go to this client now, close this one, Touch 1 minute. This one you close.
See, first understand he is into
in server mode.
Server mode, yeah.
Correct. So now what I'm saying is we'll go to this client client switch.
Okay.
Okay, and now we'll check here.
What do you want me to check here?
VLAN only.
Yeah.
It's showing no.
No, it's showing.
But again, you go to that server mode. Yeah, now check here. Show VLAN.
Yeah, it's not showing. So for that reason, so we can make it we can make it for transparent mode back. Okay, change to switch VTP mode to transparent and then change to mode back to server or client. We'll do that.
Okay, no, but now my question is that if we do that one, it will take that client configuration and then again it will come back to the server configuration. You said we'll change it to the client mode, right?
Yeah. No, not client mode. Transparent mode.
Transparent mode. So we'll go to transparent mode and again come back to server mode.
Yes. It will come back because what are the things you have revised number has been how the revised number will change. If any changes means it will update the number.
Also by mistake, if it gets glitched in the server also, it will be there. That's what it is.
Yeah, it will be there.
Okay, just do note, sir. 1 second.
You want me to do this one? Okay.
This one only.
So VTP mode, I'll make it as a transparent mode. VTP, I think VTP domain. Okay. VTP password, same thing already we have given, right? So VTP version 2. That's it, right?
Yeah, now we have to do it server, no?
VTP mode. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
Again, it will come back.
Okay, fine, yeah,
Here,
fine,
okay.
yeah.
So everyone can see. I think I have sent you this file, right?
But we did not delete it and we did it. We just did like that, I think.
Okay. So the next topic is I'm going to discuss, that is your spanning tree protocol. Okay, what is spanning tree, guys?
Spanning tree.
I think I told you, right?
One second.
What is spanning tree? To avoid the loop, because you know,
So over the loop.
It's a bridge. It's
loop free networks, we are using the spanning
redundant
tree. By default, your spanning tree will work for all the Cisco switches.
yeah, it's a
Yes.
bridge protocol, not that data
Yes,
unit.
yes.
BPDU, yes.
Bridge protocol. That is bridge protocol that I only say, that is a protocol which will exchange the data between the two switches. Okay, the spanning tree, what it does means for the any redundancy is very important, right?
Yes.
Okay, suppose say this is my two switches. If I connect,
Sir,
Pawan.
guys,
Yes, yes, telephone. See, when the two switches are connected, this is my switch 1 and this is my switch 2. Okay, if data is coming from this side, so by spanning tree, your STP is going to block the one link by default, so that it should not come back again. Correct, guys? Should not come back again for looping. What happened if we again send, as you know that it keep on sending to each other, right? It will become loop. Okay, that's the reason redundancy is important, but what spanning tree does means it's going to block any one of the link by default. Pawan, are you there? Sorry.
yes, sir, sir.
Look like you're busy.
No, sir, no. Actually, in previous, just 10 seconds before your voice is not audible, sir. That's why again I relog.
Okay, no issues. See, what I'm trying to explain, Pawan, just pay attention because spanning tree is very important.
Okay, sir.
Okay, see, when to avoid the loop, we are using the spanning tree so that it should not send the frame again, which it has been originated. Okay, which it has been originated. Okay, it will not send back. That's the reason the spanning tree, what it does means is going to block this port. Okay, the problem with the spanning tree is when this port get blocked, okay, to come up this port, it takes 50 seconds. Do you remember, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that is your listening, learning, and forwarding. Okay, 20 seconds, 15 seconds, and 15 seconds. So it takes 50 seconds.
Yes.
Right. So that's the reason, like your bridge looping and your redundancy link. Of course, redundancy link is important. Okay, what does spanning tree does? Okay, first the question is, yes, spanning tree loop which occur when you have the multiple links. Okay, when you have the multiple links, say example, this is my scenario. You take, maybe you connect the two switches this way. Okay, what is going to do is going to block on one port. Okay, your spanning tree is open standard gas. Spanning tree protocol is your open standard. So it works in your, so IEEE 802.1D. Remember this. What is spanning tree means? To avoid the duplicate frames.
To avoid the duplication of frames.
Duplicate frames are multiple frames copies.
Yes.
It will block. That's the reason spanning tree is going to make
No
your network
overlapping will happen.
loop free network. This is the job of your spanning tree.
Yeah, no overlapping will happen.
Yes. Otherwise, keep on sending to each other, right?
Yeah.
So I think selection of root bridge, non-root bridge, I think I explained you. All of you, right?
Okay.
Pawan, arthamaitha unda?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because this all the topic is very important, guys.
Okay, sir.
Spanning tree, I think lab also, I think I showed yesterday.
Yeah.
Selection of the root bridge, non-root bridge.
Okay.
So BPDU stands for, guys. What is BPDU?
What touch?
Bridge ID.
What BPDU contains?
Yeah, I told you, no touch.
Yeah.
Bridge
ID.
protocol data unit.
Bridge protocol. It contains a bridge ID. So that root
And
bridge ID.
very good. Bridge ID
And
BPD.
this one, the priority. Something it is there.
PVST, RST, MST, what is it?
it contains bridge ID plus what?
And priority.
Are you sure?
I mentioned
Bridge ID and MAC?
MAC address. Bridge ID and MAC address.
It contains, because you know, for every two switches, okay, whenever you connect any two switches, if you connect, okay, every 2 seconds your BPD will exchange. Okay, this BPD, it contains your bridge ID and your MAC address. Okay, what is the default bridge ID for Cisco switch, guys? Bridge ID
802.
hmm?
IEEE 802.
.1.
32,768. I told you, right?
Oh,
716.
1 second. Where did I write that?
32.
I think I had showed the lab. Also.
Yeah. Root
Yes,
bridge
yes,
data.
yes.
Root bridge consists of bridge priority that defaults to 32,768 and the switch base MAC address.
Yes.
I think lab also I showed you, right? Do you remember?
Yes, we changed that to
Yes,
400 and something.
4096.
4096.
Lab also I shared you. Okay, what is the issue in spanning tree protocol, guys? This also I told you.
Because it will block one link. in order to
No. Actually, that 50 seconds one is not acceptable. No,
yes, that it'll take some 10, 15, 15, 15, some the split of 15 seconds is there. Those things were clubbed in the layer the other protocols.
So because to come up the link, it takes such a long time, 50 seconds, which is not accepted in any
blocking,
production.
listening, learning, forwarding,
Listen, learn, forward, and
disable. So it takes such a long time, which is not accepted in any production network. So that's the reason. So they have come up with a solution that is your per VLAN spanning tree protocol, okay, and rapid spanning tree protocol.
Yeah, PVST and RST.
And RSTP. So now,
PVST, RST, MST.
Yes.
So now here, what I want to explain, that is your spanning tree port fast. So what is the use of this one, guys? So port fast means what it does. So it will become very fast. Just open this, go to CLI. The command is very simple. Spanning tree port fast. Incomplete command. By default. The moment you are given the command, okay, you can see the difference, guys. If I connect automatically, it is connecting very fast, right? It's not doing listening, learning, this one. It will bypass this listening and learning states. That is the job of your port fast. The port fast job is
to speed up the connection.
Sorry?
Can you repeat it?
To speed up the connection, Raj.
Speed up the connections. So what it does means it will bypass your connection, guys. You bypass your that is listening and learning state. There is a port fast.
Means that the 5 stages, the listening and learning will be clubbed in a single.
Yes.
Yes.
Because when you want to connect such devices, so it will become very fast. RS we can give specific ports also. In this way also we can use. Say example like whenever you connect, say example interface range, pass Ethernet 0/1 to 20 ports.
Invalid.
Pass Ethernet 0/1 to 20. Okay, so spanning tree port fast by default. The moment if you connect any server or PC, let's say this time I'll connect my server and take some laptop. It doesn't take much time. That is, you can avoid this listening and learning phase.
Yeah. There is no delay. It will be directly connected.
Directly, it will make it up. Okay. So can you jump for this one, guys? Because before I go for spanning tree, per VLAN spanning tree protocol. Okay. I think let me jump for. You want this lab, guys? I don't think so required, guys. I don't want to.
No, don't want touch. We can go for that.
So just I'll save it and keep it. Maybe I required. HTTP port fast. So before I jump for the Ether channel, guys, so I want to start what is the PVST, per VLAN spanning tree protocol.
What is that? Per VLAN, sir?
Yeah, per VLAN, PVST, per VLAN sparring tree
Per
protocol.
VLAN.
PVST, I think, is not there in CCNA. I think they have removed it. No, they have added Ether channel. Let me see this one. You want me to explain the PVST or Ether channel, guys? Let me check the syllabus. Because do you remember?
Oh, which one touch?
PVST.
Yeah, it is also one of the sir for in Cisco.
One of the
Hello.
yeah, Pawan, you're telling something.
Yeah,
Otherwise-
sir, one of the in online I was checking, sir. It is also available for Cisco.
Yeah, it is a
VLAN
Cisco.
entry, yeah.
So per VLAN sparring tree protocol.
Yeah.
So how does it works?
Very
For
chalu, this guy.
Huh?
He Googled.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's discuss this ether channel, guys. Let me check because in the CCNA, I think you have this one, guys, rapid sparring tree protocol. Okay. So here, before go for the rapid sparring tree protocol, let me explain what is this. So as simple as this. So let's take two switches here. So if you connect like this, okay, so this is my switch 1 and this is my switch 2. So what happened here? So if you create the VLAN, VLAN 10, 20 and 30. So here also you create VLAN 10, 20 and 30. Okay, the advantage of creating like this is, okay, you can minimize your BPDO message. Okay, we can minimize your spanning tree protocol because every VLAN we are running separate STP. STP here, STP here, and STP here. Means individually we can running. Right. So now we can select for the VLAN 10. Okay, this guy we can make it as your root bridge. Okay, VLAN 2030 we can make VLAN 10 as a root bridge. Team leader. To minimize your spanning tree messages. The problem again here comes means the BPD will increase. Your BPD will keep on increasing now. So that lab I will show you directly. It's a very interesting lab, guys. I'll show you this. Let me show you this per VLAN spanning tree protocol to my old lab. I think I have this lab somewhere I kept. Pawan, did I explain sorry, because?
No touch. Only the spanning tree protocol that you have given. Sir.
So per VLAN spanning tree protocol, did I explain?
No touch. Just your here only you are explaining the touch. No, not at the.
Okay. So can you do? Can I explain like this one, guy? Lab for this. How does it works? Okay, I'll do one thing.
If it is not there, means no touch. If it is not there,
If
this
it
thing.
is not there, sir, you did not tell anything. If it will be important, you can tell.
No, but if you have that file or anything, you can just send it across. So we will go through it. What is the exactly and everything.
Yeah, that is also good.
Yeah, because per VLAN spanning tree is important, guys, because that is your PVST, okay, RSTP. Then I'll jump for a Ether channel.
Okay. Then you can go ahead. No issues.
Yeah.
Important, guys, because everything is important. So what I'm going to do, guys, here, first understand.
Yeah.
Let's say, so I will be connecting 4 switches in this way. So let's say connect like this. Each one is connected this way. And this guy this way. This way, if I connect it as per the diagram. Okay, this is my switch 1, switch 2, switch 3. Now, who will become my team leader now? Who is selection of the root bridge? How we are going to select it? I think root bridge selection, I think I told you, right? 4096, we can make it any one of the root bridge. Maybe you want to make this is my root bridge, this is my non-root bridge. And this is your non-root bridge other. Another. Manually, we can able to select like whichever you want to make the root bridge. Fine, guys. So let's do this. It's a very simple lab, guys. So don't get any tension here. The lab is very simple. So let's take, I will take the layer 3 switches now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's connect Alto. Okay, now you tell me which is the root bridge, guys, by seeing this diagram.
This one, switch 1.
This one?
Uh,
Maybe because because of all links are up now, right?
Up. Yes.
Okay, show spanning tree. Show span. You can say, right, this guy has become the root bridge. Correct. Okay, so how to change the this one, guys? And this guy will be non-root bridge. Other switches. Correct.
Non-root bridges. Yes.
Show spanning tree. Okay, so I want to make this guy as a root bridge. How I can make? I want to make this guy as a root bridge. How to do it? Do, guys, this one? How to do this? I think I told you, right?
Changing the priority to 4096.
Yes. So let's say before I go, just I'll change the name of the switches first. Okay, host name, this is my switch 1.
Which one?
Okay, and this one is my
Switch to.
switch 2. Okay, then next, this also I'll change just to avoid confusion, guys, because this is quite very important. That's the reason every time I'll change the device name.
Okay.
Okay, this is my switch 3. Yes, guys, who will tell this answer? I want to make switch 2 want to make my switch 2 is the root bridge. How I can do that?
First names.
Switch to.
Switch 4. So now, right now, this guy is the root bridge. You can see, right? Switch 1.
Yes.
Switch 1 is your root bridge.
Okay.
So now I don't want this guy. So I want this guy. This switch, I want to make it as a root bridge. So right now, as per this thing, this guy is a root bridge. And this guy is your non-root bridge. Now I want to make this guy as a root bridge. How I can do this? It's very simple, guys. Go spanning tree, give the question mark.
Okay. Make us
For the VLAN 1, okay, because VLAN 1 is your native VLAN.
Native VLAN, yes.
Okay, give the question mark.
VLAN, question mark.
Okay, there are 2 methods, guys, here. This is what I want to explain you. There are 2 methods we can change. The first method is we can give the priority by giving the value incremental value of this. You can see, right? By giving this value, incrementing value, we can give 4096. Or there one more method. What is that? Root. Root primary or secondary.
Root primary or secondary.
You can make whether you want to make it as a primary root or secondary root.
It is primary, it's considered as an
Yes. One second, guys. I'm getting on call.
yes.
Okay, guys. Sorry for the interruption, guys. Let me go ahead. You understood, right? Whether we can give, if you don't remember the value, so directly just give it root. Okay. What I'm trying to explain here is, right now, this is your primary. Right? And this is the secondary. So now I want to make this guy as a primary. And this guy as I want to make secondary. Okay, so how I can make it? There are two options which is available here. So what I'm going to do, root primary. The moment I have given the root primary, if you check show spanning, you can see, right, this guy has become root bridge. But if our spanning tree protocol are running by IEEE for the VLAN 1, if you check this guy, is a no more spanning tree. See, this guy is a no more root bridge. You cannot see. Understood, guys? So now I am going to start your spanning tree lab. Now. So what is the first task you should do, guys? Let me set it the task here. Okay, the first task is configure the links connecting between switches as a trunk links. Right, we have to make the trunk link, right? Configure VTP on all 4 switches to sync in the VLANs information. Okay, and third one is create a VLAN 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, on switch 1 and ensure that it sync with other switches. So this is the task. You understood get task? What is the task? Guys, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Raj, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but you people are not singing to me.
No, actually, I was listening, sir. That's
Ah,
Let's
yeah.
put them.
Yes. Yeah. Even
thought
I
not,
had to
but
put in mute. I was just
I was also talking with mute only. Then I'm saying,
Okay, no problem. The first thing, guys, first thing we should make the trunk link. So how do I make the trunk? I want to make the trunk link. So I'll start from the switch 1. Okay, so interface range. Okay, which are the interfaces I should make trunk? Fast Ethernet 0/123. Correct? Okay. Then switch port trunk encapsulation dot 1Q, switch port mode trunk. Got it? Okay, then what we should do? We have made the trunk link now. So now we have to make it as a your VTP domain now. A trunk link we have done it, right? And same thing we should do for all the 4 switches. Let's say, let me create here also. Okay, interface range 0/1 1 2 3 4, yeah, 1 2 2 3. Switch port trunk encapsulation dot 1Q, switch port mode trunk. Okay, so this is done here. So switch 3. So this is switch 4, no problem. Okay. So interface range pass Ethernet 0/1 2 3. Correct. Switch port trunk encapsulation dot 1Q. Guys, is it I'm going fast, guys?
No, sir.
Okay, just I'm making trunk link, guys. Okay, interface range pass Ethernet. Vikas, are you there?
Yes, Dutch.
Yeah. Okay, switch port mode trunk encapsulation dot 1Q, switch port mode trunk. Okay, so just I made the trunk link, show interface trunk. Okay, right now these 3 all interfaces are into the trunk mode. So what is the next task, guys, here? To configure VTP on all the 4 switches to sync with the VLAN information. So he's asking us to create the he's asking us to configure your VTP. Right. Okay. So which one we have to make? Show span. Okay. And this guy is your root bridge, right?
Yes.
This guy is the root bridge.
Hmm.
Means this guy will make it as a server. This guy, all people will make it as a client. Okay, will not make any transparent area. Okay, so how to create, guys? VTP domain. So domain at this time I will use cisco.com, very easy one. Okay, VTP mode. This I'll make it as a client. Then VTP version is 2. VTP password is Cisco 123. Okay, do I set to your cisco.com. Okay, the same thing we'll do it here. Okay, VTP domain cisco.com. Okay, VTP password is Cisco 123. VTP version is 2. What else, guys? VTP? Anything missing? VTP mode?
That's it.
Server.
Hmm.
This is server mode, right? Okay, show VTP status. Okay, so same thing we'll configure here also. Okay, VTP domain is cisco.com. Okay, VTP password Cisco 123. Okay, VTP version 2. VTP mode client. And this is our last switch. So VTP domain cisco.com, VTP password Cisco 123. Okay, VTP version 2, VTP mode client. What it does? Now, if you check show interface trunk, okay, we do have a trunk. All 3 ports are into trunk mode. Right. So right now we have not created any VLANs, right?
We haven't created.
We have created. Okay. So this guy is your server mode. Can you see? Sys2 is your server. Right. So now if you create the VLANs here, so let's create, he asked us to do, we'll create the VLANs here. So how many VLANs you want me to create here? How many VLANs, guys? So VLAN 10, so VLAN 20, VLAN 30, VLAN 40.
Yeah.
So right now I have created how many?
4.
4 VLANs. Okay, show VLANs brief. Okay, so right now these all 4 VLAN we have created. So now it should sync, right? These all people. Let's see. Show VLANs. Yes, we got it right. Let's check this one. Show VLAN. Yes, it's getting synced. See, right?
Yes. 10, 30, 34. Yes.
Show VLAN. It's interesting, guys, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
That switch 4 in the bottom, one link is got down at FP0 first Ethernet.
This one. Why? Why it is gone? Because of STP. You forgot because of STP, right?
Oh, because of STP, okay. For that only, now
Hmm.
you come up with per VLAN spanning tree protocol, right?
That's it, guys. Spanning tree, Vikas, guys. Three people here. Sarik and Vikas and Pawan. Spanning tree protocol. What I'm giving training is quite very important, not only for network security, even if you go for the cloud, even if you go for cyber security, because in DSCP snooping, your different like your any kinds of attack, your DOS attacks, okay, you should know the spanning tree functionality very well. That's the reason I'm taking a lot of time.
Okay.
Right.
That my question is,
Yeah.
STP has the one in order to reduce that redundancy, one link gets automatically down.
No,
If it
see,
is in
because
like
I think you're not clearly understood. See, first understand why you are using spanning tree. Because when if these guys send any new update, okay, this guy also will send. Okay, this guy also send to this guy, and this guy will send this thing. So now what happened here? Now this guy, what he will think, it will consider as a new frame, new data. Again, this guy will repeat to this guy. Again, this guy will repeat to this guy. Again, it will send to this guy here also. Means it will become the loop, right?
yes. In order to reduce that looping kind of thing,
Okay.
that we are
Your
using a
spanning tree default one port
floor
will
gets
be blocked by
Yes.
default.
Okay.
STP. By default, it will block spanning tree algorithm. This is algorithm. So this what it does means if any if any new frame has been arrived, okay, any frame has been arrived, so I am not going to accept again, which it has been originated from here. You send to this guy, it will send to this guy. Again, it will send here. It also sent to here. Means 3 copy, right?
1, 2, 3, yes.
3 copies in each switch. Then how many? Okay, how many means 3 people will send. Okay, 3 3s are 9.
9.
Okay, 9 frame will get here. So that's the reason if you block here, okay, I'm not accepting the which is repeating over and over and again.
Repeated this thing will be.
That's the reason your spanning tree is going to work. Okay, now again, one more point I told, because I have given very important point here. So in spanning tree, okay, when these links come down, okay, it will come up, right? Automatically. So it takes 50 seconds for listening, learning, and forwarding, which is not accepted in production network. Means almost 1 minute, right?
Near to 1 minute.
1 minute your network down.
Yes. Got
Do
it.
you remember I told about Goldman Sachs? Vikas, do you remember?
Goldman Sachs.
For 9 minutes network down, okay. Okay, Goldman Sachs company is one of the biggest customer from the is your New York Stock Exchange.
Goldman Sachs.
They maintain the New York Stock Exchange, means many like billions of dollars will make the transactions. Correct.
Yes.
Just imagine 9 minutes internet down means what happened?
So that's an upside down for that.
It is lost to the company, right? It lost to the
Yes.
this stock exchange people. Means these Goldman Sachs people, okay, they will give the SLA. If SLA fails, okay, they have to pay some compensation. Do you know how much they paid in 2009? I think they paid, I think 1.4, I think million or billion, I'm not sure. It's a very huge amount. Only for 9 minutes or let's say 5 minutes network down, only for this issue. Just imagine how network engineers are very important in the world now. We are the doctor guys. Even the COVID also we work, right?
Yes.
Without
Yeah.
how we are communicating now
Virtually.
through network, right?
Through network.
Like without networks, entire world will go shut down. No
Yeah.
communication, right?
No
Yes.
communication. Yes.
Right. That's the reason, guys. See, if the 1 minute network down means which is not accepted, right? Because
Yes.
company people they will give the SLA, service level agreement.
Yes.
Because sorry, Pawan, అర్థమవుతుందా మీకు?
Yeah, yes, sir. I understand, sir, everything.
నేను ఏం చెప్తాను అంటే ఇప్పుడు
Yes, sir.
ఇప్పుడు ఒక్క మినిట్ నెట్వర్క్ డౌన్ అయిపోతే మీ కంపెనీ ఉంది, సపోజ్ దిస్ ఈజ్ యువర్ కంపెనీ పవన్.
Okay.
ఓకే, మీ యుఎస్ మీరు ఇది ఉన్నారు క్లయింట్, యుఎస్ క్లయింట్. వాళ్ళు మీరు ఏం చేయాలి వాళ్ళకి, మీకు ఎస్ఎల్ఏ, మీకు వీ హ్యావ్ టు గివ్ ద అగ్రిమెంట్. ఎస్ఎల్ఏ అంటే ఇది అగ్రిమెంట్. ఇది ఈ అగ్రిమెంట్ లో కండిషన్ ఉంటాయి. మీ నెట్వర్క్ ఎంటైర్ నెట్వర్క్ పవన్ కంపెనీ మేము మెయింటైన్ చేస్తాము. ఫస్ట్ పాయింట్. ఓకే, దిస్ పవన్ కంపెనీ. మీ కంపెనీలో మీరు ఏం చేస్తారో అగ్రిమెంట్ ఇస్తారు ఎవరికి, మీకు మీ యుఎస్ క్లయింట్. They will give the SLA. See, if the network is down, all ఏం చేస్తారంటే 90 SLA ఏముంటే 99.99% అక్యూరిటీ. SLA ఇలా అగ్రిమెంట్ ఇస్తారు మీరు. అగ్రిమెంట్ ఇట్లా ఇచ్చి మీరు మీకు 2 minutes 3 minutes నెట్వర్క్ డౌన్ అయిపోతే you have to pay the compensation.
Yes, sir. Correct.
అలాగే గోల్డ్మెన్ సాక్ కంపెనీ ఉంది.
Okay.
Goldman Sachs company, so they'll maintain the New York Stock Exchange, right? New York Stock Exchange means they will be doing some, it's one of the biggest trading, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
In the world, like business trading. So if 2-3 minutes network down means what happened? They will be lost to the New York Stock Exchange, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, they have to pay this SLA as per the agreement. అలా ఉంటుంది ఇది companies law. Okay, so now let me jump for the next task now. The next task what I want to explain, what is this switching array? Okay, next point, 4 point what I want to explain. Okay, so configure, let's by capital. Okay, configure switch 1. Okay, should be the road bridge. for VLAN 10 and 20 and backup for VLAN 30 and 40. And fifth point, okay. So configure same command, let me copy this same one. So here configure switch to, okay, root bridge for VLAN 30 and 40, 10 and 20. I will tell you this, what I'm trying to do here. So first understand. So switch 1, okay, this is my switch 1. So this is my switch 1. And this is my switch 2. Right now, this guy is the root bridge, right?
Yes.
Okay, this is your non-root bridge.
Yeah.
So now switch 1 should be the root bridge for the VLAN 10 and 20. For the VLAN 10 and 20 should be the root bridge. Okay, and 30, 40 for 30 and 40 should be the backup. Got it? Now for the switch 2, for the VLAN 30 and 40 should be the your
Root bridge.
root bridge.
Oh, the similar concept you did it. That's
Similar
concept you did it.
Yes, I think I explained.
Entity.
Yes.
And at entity you given like
yes.
this. This will act as a backup.
Yes. Yes.
Like vice versa.
I think now you remember, right? Because
Yes, that's thinking it's getting late. That's like Outlook. Because we are working on Outlook only. It takes some more time.
Something will happen like for me also. It's like
All of a
Tube
sudden it will
light.
not work. After some time it will be working.
Yeah. Understood, guys? Yeah. So this will become your 10 and 40 for the your backup. Means
Backup.
this I'll make it as a root bridge as a your primary.
And this will be a secondary.
This will be a secondary.
There it's vice versa.
And
Here
this is
there's
vice versa. This guy will become your primary.
primary and
This
this
guy
will
will
be
become your secondary.
secondary.
This is called your per VLAN spanning tree protocol. Means one VLAN we are running separate spanning tree.
Yes. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, okay. So let's do that now. How we can do this? Very simple lab, guys. So let's start from the router switch 1. Yes, because so how to check this one, guys? How do I configure this?
And you have to make this as a beginning. You have to do as a trunk link.
So first check. Okay, show spanning tree. First check. So right now this guy is not the root bridge, right?
Bridge.
You can see, right? This guy is not a root bridge. The VLAN. So how many VLANs we have created? Show VLANs. So right now we have created 4 VLANs.
Yes.
Right. So
Yes.
now what we'll do? We'll configure that configuration.
VLANs. Do the separate.
Okay. So any idea, Vikas? Do you remember the command how to configure?
No, I guess no idea.
There are many methods, guys, to do this. Okay, right now I am in the switch 1 now. So go to global configuration mode. Okay, spanning tree VLAN 10 and 20. Okay, then give the question mark. So what I should do now?
You have to make them
Whether you can we can take this on priority or we can type root primary for VLAN 10 and 20, right? This is our scenario, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then spanning tree for the VLAN 30 and 40 root secondary. That's it. And same thing, you just do it for the switch 2. Okay, go to global configuration mode, spanning tree, okay, for the VLAN 10 and 20. Okay. Root,
Primary.
no. Check secondary.
No, it switch to yes, secondary. But
See, we have given 10 and 20 root primary, right? So here it
yes,
should be secondary.
secondary. Secondary. Sorry.
Okay. Spanning tree, VLAN 30, 30 and 40.
Cover 40 will
Root
be primary.
primary. Done. So how do I verify this? How do I verify, guys? So go to first switch now. Show spanning tree for the VLAN 10. For the VLAN 10, who is the second? He's the root bridge. Can you see? Okay, for the VLAN 20. VLAN 20 also, he's the root bridge. And check for the VLAN 30. No, he is not a root bridge for the VLAN 30. Okay, for the VLAN 40. No, he's not a root bridge. If you want to check, just show spanning tree. It will show you one by one, guys. See VLAN 1. Okay, for the VLAN 1, he is not a root bridge. Okay, for the VLAN 10, he is a root bridge. See VLAN 10, he is a root bridge.
This is
okay. For the VLAN 20, okay, he is also a root bridge.
root bridge.
Okay, for the VLAN 30, okay, he is not a root bridge. And same thing you can check here also. Show spanning tree. So for the VLAN 10, you can see, right? He is not a root bridge. The VLAN 20 he is not a root bridge. For the VLAN 40 and 30, he is a root bridge. You can see, right? This is the 30 and with the VLAN 40. Understood, guys? This is called your per VLAN spanning tree protocol. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so verification by one also we can do it. We can make it link down, link up. Okay, say example like this is I'll make this link down. How it listening, forwarding. It does.
First, that 0/3 you're downing it. Huh?
Yeah, so the config interface for Ethernet 0/3
shutdown.
shutdown. So now see who will come up. Okay, show span. This link is down, right? This link is come down, but still they have the communication now. Make it forward. So now this guy has come up, right? Can you see?
Again, it has gone there.
Show span. See blocking, one forwarding. So again, we'll make it come up, make it up.
No shutdown. Internet ports 0/3.
Then no shutdown. So now you can see show spanning tree. Correct? It's listening now.
Yes.
Is learning now. It's taking time, right? Let's make it forward. Yeah. So now it's come up now. Guys, followed, guys, what I explained. Per VLAN spanning tree protocol. For each VLAN, it will run the separate spanning tree. That's it, nothing else. Okay. So let me save this file. I think I have saved this one.
No, that's.
I think this is PVST. So let me generate this. Sorry, are you there?
I am here with us.
Understood.
I understood that, but still little confusion is there for this one.
Hmm.
You
What?
save this one, Taj. I'll take once again. If any
Okay.
doubt is there, I'll ask you tomorrow.
Yeah, no problem. If you have doubt, you can ask, no issues. Okay, so next thing is whether I will go for Ether channel, guys. Tomorrow, Ether channel. So here Ether channel, so I think we'll do both L2 and L3 Ether channeling.
One more, that's rapid.
Rapid span entry protocol. So we'll do the same topology we can use. MST, multi-instance span entry protocol. Here we can do very soon. Just we need to change the mode. So go to global continuous span entry mode. So here we can see, right? PVST.
PVST. Rapid PVST, what?
Yeah,
Same
PVST.
thing, touch?
Yeah, same thing.
Maybe
Or-
the number of seconds
Yeah,
it gets reduced. That's it.
That's it. Suppose if you type show spanning tree, so the moment I give and see here, it will change to previously it was saying IEEE, right?
Yes.
Now it has changed the rapid spanning tree protocol.
And what is the use of this rapid?
See, listening, blocking, it will avoid. Listening and learning, it will avoid. So now you see it's reading, right?
But that the PVST also does the same thing, right?
Show spanning tree, VLAN 1. See, all are listening, all are forwarding. This also listening, learning, because in PVST, in each LAN it will run the spanning tree protocol. Okay, whereas in rapid spanning protocol, the link will come up where it will discard your states like you are listening, learning, forwarding. It take 20 seconds, 15 seconds, 15 seconds. There is called a rapid spanning protocol. No problem. We'll do separate lab for that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in this thing RSTP, so rapid spanning protocol. Let's see this one. So this guy is still in IEEE.
No, we haven't changed it, right? Only switch one we have changed the two.
Yes, yes. Just we have changed only switch one.
Yes. No, that's sorry, switch one.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I think we are done for the day now. So I think we shall continue tomorrow with the new topic, or else we'll first.
So
Yeah,
soon.
Yeah.
It's already 1 o'clock.
Oh my goodness! I thought it's around some 12 or 11:40, 7:45.
No, time will go very fast.
Yeah. If you feel bored with it, will go, time will go very slow. If you are interested, it goes like anything.
Because today's topic was interesting, right?
Yes, it was very much interesting.
And tomorrow I'll go. Ether channel is still more interesting. Ether channel.
Taj, instead of going on with small basic topologies, you can give it a normal like real-time examples. That one you can take it and you can give us more.
Yeah, I will give that. Real topology also we will do on real time.
Yes.
But thing is, I don't know how much will work in packet tracer because I should use my server again, EVNG.
So you're talking about only on EVNG, it's possible.
Yes. Anyhow, because
one day will be wasted. That's
then to explain the real time. Okay, so I must use this server because some commands will not work in Cisco packet tracer.
Yes.
Anyhow, because I have one topology, so in one of the real time. So how we can connect to the ISP, how the internet we can block, we can do default routing, can do some routing protocol and switching configuration, ether channeling, okay, and switch security. That all I'll show you on lab there.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so then I think tomorrow we shall do ether channeling. So layer 2 and layer 3 ether channeling also will do.